first half, tough second half. About it.
What was the difference between the two?
I think they made shots the second half, especially from the three-point ball. They made more. I think the first half we kind of controlled it a little bit. They were 3 for what? 3 for 14 in the first half. Second half, I think when they made that little run, was Nick Moore probably hit 2 or 3 straight threes, or three or four threes within a stretch, which opened up the lead for them, which actually could make them play a lot more loose, and it actually loosened up our zone. So once they loosened up the zone and they were able to get jumpers off, it was tough for us in there.
With SMU having played last night and having a short bench, was part of your approach try to run them out or wear them down in the first half?
Yeah, we were able to get in transition, especially early. I think with them having a short bench and all that, I really don't think that matters, especially when you get to this level. I mean, those kids should be accustomed to playing 20, 30 minutes a night, in some instances. And when you get to tournament time, you may play a day, 2-3 days straight. So it did play into what we tried to do the first half and tried to do the second half. I think the key to the game was, again, the second half, they were able to knock down their shots. So it loosened up our zone, so we had to spread our zone more. Then when you spread the zone more, you got to worry about them on the glass also. So I think that ended up being a deciding factor for us. And I was able so they were able to get that big lead. And then it becomes a three-point shooting contest for us. Now we got to knock down shots at the same rate, and we didn't do it the second half.
In the first half, you came out shooting a lot of three-pointers. Was there something in the SMU defense that you were looking to exploit with that?
Well, we felt like they were long, in a lot of situations. But statistically, they do a good job of playing without fouling. So, again, getting all the way to the basket and all that, sometimes that plays against us because of our size. So we felt like that if we were going to have some opportunities, it would be from long. And then we would use our inside guys, which are a little bit smaller than theirs, but we would try to knock down the long ball and then attack them from the inside while they're spread. Again, it worked for a while, but everything works as long as you stop them from making shots. And I think that's what we didn't do well the second half.
Jordan Tolbert had 19 rebounds tonight after 23 last night. How does he compare to some of the better post players that you guys face?
I mean, he's very long. He's very athletic. I think we faced some decent posts this year. I think he fares up there with any of them. The one thing you got to give him is he's getting those statistics every night. So if he's getting those statistics every night, then he probably fares a lot better than what I'm saying. But I just can't remember right offhand everybody we played against to go player for player. I think not from a just getting the ball down low and making a bunch of moves. I don't know that that's the problem. The problem is his activity up under there. I mean, he's always around the ball, and getting his hands on it, this and that, and that gave us problems. And eventually, his size and athleticism wore on us. Not him, the kid Zero. A lot of their size and athleticism, it just wore on us. Even with their wings are long, a lot longer than ours. And when you got to fight them off for 40 minutes, it can become a problem for you.
You go into halftime trailing by 2 against the number 18 team in the country. What was your message in the locker room?
Continue to fight. I mean, do what we've done since I've been here. We got some tough kids. We didn't knock down the shot as well as we'd like to the second half. We didn't stop the three ball as well as we should have the second half. But at halftime, we told them to continue to try to do what you do. And again, part of our plan was to make them make shots. In the second half, they did. And if we lose by part of what we draw up as our game plan, I can deal with it. Because we're not going to stop them in every phase of the game. But we did say that if they begin to make shots, that would open up everything else. And that's what happened. So we felt good about what we did in the first half, but we knew we had another 20 minutes that we had to contend. And they knocked down shots. And once they knocked them down, everything got going for them. And it happens some nights. Get ready to move on to the next one.